So, ChatGPT, in a sales meeting, what can a person say to make maximum impression in the first few seconds?
In a sales meeting, making a strong first impression is crucial. Here's what you can say in the first few seconds. Hello, Mr. Client. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Ryan from Wrights Your Company. I've been looking forward to discussing how we can help. I've got specific goals or solutions relevant to them. This introduction shows that you're prepared, focused on their needs, and ready to offer value right from the start.
And who should be talking more in a sales meeting?
In a sales meeting, both parties should have the opportunity to talk, but as the salesperson, you should aim to guide the conversation. Start by introducing yourself and your purpose. Then ask open-ended questions to understand the client's needs and concerns. This encourages them to share their thoughts, allowing you to tailor your pitch effectively. Aim for a balanced exchange where you listen actively and respond to their input, but also clearly communicate the value of your offering.
Okay, so how do you know that a client is actually not interested in the product or service that we are selling to them? What are some signs? These can include body language to verbal knowledge.
Spotting disinterest in a client can be subtle, but here are some signs to look out for. Body language, lack of eye contact or looking away frequently, crossed arms or a closed off posture, fidgeting, tapping, or frequently checking their watch or phone. Verbal cues, giving short, non-committal answers, changing the subject or steering the conversation away from your product or service, expressing skepticism without asking for further clarification. Engagement level, lack of questions or requests for more information, not taking notes or showing signs of interest in remembering details, being distracted or multitasking during the meeting. If you notice these signs, it may be time to adjust your approach. Ask open-ended questions to understand their concerns, or focus on building rapport before diving deeper into your pitch.
And what are a few signs that we can observe from the client side to know that yes, that they are interested in the product or the service that we are selling to them?
When a client is interested in your product or service, they often display the following signs: engaged body language, nodding and maintaining good eye contact, leaning forward or showing an open posture, smiling or mirroring your gestures. Verbal indicators, asking detailed questions about your offering, requesting demonstrations or case studies, discussing how your product or service fits their needs or solves their problems, positive reactions, giving affirmative responses or agreeing with your points, sharing their own ideas on how they could use your product, highlighting benefits they find appealing, taking action, requesting pricing information or contract terms, setting up follow-up meetings, or asking to involve other decision makers, showing eagerness to move forward with the next steps. These signs indicate that the client is interested and sees potential value in what you're offering.
Yeah, these are really useful tips.
I'm glad you found them helpful. If you have any more questions or need further advice, feel free to ask.
So, guys, I hope that you found these tips really helpful. And this is it for this episode of Ask AI.
It was a